my $5 million daily routine I use to run a 7-figure real estate wholesaling business, the one that I currently use right now, and hopefully one where I can double, triple my income in real estate wholesaling. And really wanted to break down today what my daily routine is, a day in the life of a successful real estate wholesaler, someone that is trying to become one of the biggest virtual wholesalers out here. And I feel like it's going to surprise a lot of people. I don't really reveal this part of my life. I don't know why, but this is the Zach Ginn channel, right? This is my personal channel. So why not share some of the secrets of what I do every single day? A lot of it's going to be shocking to so many people, but before I really break it down, I want you to understand, like, as an entrepreneur, as somebody that runs a lot of businesses, really successful ones, my time is best spent doing mental activities, not grinding anymore. So that's where you're going to see a lot of my schedule, working, 2-3 hour shifts and then doing something and then doing something else. That is the best part. Making decisions is the hardest part. And honestly, like a quote from Jeff Bezos about the perfect schedule is like, if a top CEO, if all they do in a day is make 1 to 2 really high quality decisions, that's all you really got to do. And honestly, that's really what I do in my real estate wholesaling business, the other businesses I run and everything like that. So before we get into it, do me a big favor and smash that like button and subscribe, and let's break it down. So first off, number one, what time does Zach Ginn get up in the morning? And give you the honest thing. I get up at 1. Actually, you know what? I don't sleep. Zach Ginn just does not sleep. Why would I sleep? Sleep is for the weak, Just kidding. I get up at 2 a.m. No, guys, come on. Like, this whole hustle culture of getting up at 3 or 4 a.m., it's insane. I see it everywhere. All these real estate wholesalers talk about it. Oh, I'm a 4 a.m. guy. Oh, welcome to the club, 4 a.m. I'm like, buddy, when you get up at 4 a.m., you got to go to bed at like 7 or 8 p.m. And that's where a lot of good stuff can happen. Like, you got no time for your family stuff. So you just got to understand, with me, I'm a family first person. Of course, my business is super important, but like, I have a life outside of wholesaling real estate, and going to reveal more of that on the Zach Ginn channel here. Pretty exciting. But what time does Zach Ginn get up? So I get up around 8 or 9 a.m. Sometimes 10 a.m., if it's on the weekends or something like that. But like roughly 8, 9, 10 a.m.-ish is like when I roughly want to get up. I just naturally get up in the morning. I don't really have a crazy alarm clock unless I got to go do something. And this might come to a shock for you, but guys, I'm 22 years old. When you're younger, you're sort of sleep a little later. And honestly, if you get the same amount of work done in a day, it doesn't matter at all. So that's one thing. I've tried getting up at 4 a.m. I've tried getting up at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m. Like, I've tried every which way. My body naturally likes to get up between 8 and 10 a.m. Every single day, depending on when I went to bed. And I've tried the 5 a.m. I think 5 a.m. worked pretty well for me when I did it, but unfortunately, I have friends and people my age that I love hanging out with, and they don't want to go to bed at 9 p.m. And that's one thing I did realize pretty quick in my entrepreneur journey, that like, not a lot of stuff goes after that. And I love watching football, love watching basketball games that are live, and especially for football games, they'll go from like 10 to 11 p.m. And I'm like, well, that's something in my life I really enjoy doing. I love going to football games, love going to basketball games. Like, I can't go to bed at like 7 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna be as happy. So that's the one thing you gotta know about my daily routine. What time I get up is just like, I found out that's the best one. So when I get up in the morning, for about 10-15 minutes, I always meditate in the morning. So stretch, get up, get some water, meditate for around 10 to 15 minutes, just eyes closed, crisscross applesauce, and just basically nothing. I know to a point on it, but like, close your eyes, you just breathe and you meditate. It clears my mind. Really, it gets the emotions out of a lot of things in me when I wake up, and I come very calm, relaxed, and it's definitely a routine that I was not used to getting up, but I did 5 minutes a day, then 10 minutes, about 15 now. That's basically what I do. I really enjoy it, and I think it's really helped me keep a very level head. So basically, when I wake up in the morning, I'll do that, and I'll get up and get some coffee in the morning. And the one thing I do the night before, especially when I wake up, is I have everything written down, what I have to get accomplished for the day, like the very, very important tasks. I have to go check on this house, go check on this analysis of a deal, do this or this, talk to this employee today, do this meeting, this. Guys, I have it all laid out, basically what I got to get done for the day. Really, discipline equals freedom. It's such a great quote I've heard, and it's something I use in my daily life. So it is the honest truth that discipline will give you the most freedom in your life. So around, 10 to 2 p.m. is really when I get my coffee, and I basically just work. I work for about 4 hours. That's a time that works really well for me. I really do a lot of really good, probably my most productive hours is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm the type of guy I just wake up, meditate, get my coffee, and just go into work. that's basically it. I like to keep it at 9 a.m. I feel like, the 9 to 5 job thing. So I usually just get up at 9 a.m. and then finish the day at like 5 or something. But like, that's really what I do. So about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., I work about 4 hours. So from around 2 to 3 p.m., I love to get my pump in, like to work out. Definitely helps me breaking up the day really well, actually get my stuff done. I found more energy when I work out during the day versus like after my working day. And that's giving me the best success possible, just doing that workout on there. And I really enjoy doing that. So from about 3 to 5 p.m., I come back, shower, and I finish out my work. So everyone's like, Zach, what do you do when you're working all the day, right? Like, I'm not this grind person. I'm not calling. I'm not going to appointments. I'm not doing disposition. I have employees for the entire operations. I'm really just checking in, making sure, the system's running smooth. I look at the flips they're doing, everything like that. I'm not really doing too much of that work. Making some decisions on it, but like, it's not 8 hours a day. It's like maybe 5 hours a day. Like 5 hours a day at most I spend on real estate. And that's because of a choice. Honestly, I should be around 5 hours a week. But really I'm spending around an hour a day on the wholesaling operations and probably around another 4 hours every single day, literally just doing extra stuff. So like, for example, I'm looking at creative finance deals that get sent. I actually underwrite some of the other creative finance deals that my team's doing. I actually also, believe it or not, been doing a lot of JV deals. So I've been really working on the process of that. That's taking a lot of time, finding employees, training people, but roughly I'm working 5 to 10 hours a week on the wholesaling operations. And then the other hours during the day is doing on extra stuff, like doing more JVing deals, more deals with you guys. Actually in the field sometimes, going on the investments and actually seeing what's going on in the market, doing research, other stuff. So really it's honestly 5, maybe 10 hours a week on the wholesaling business if I got trained an acquisitions manager or something, but like really it's not that much work. So around 3 to 5 p.m., I'm just finishing out my work for the day. And then basically from 5 to 7, I'm actually on a live stream. So I'm actually doing lives with you or just filming content out here, just giving real estate wholesaling information for free. Yes, the point of it is so you guys can send me JV deals and I can actually do some deals and actually help everyone out for free. Guys, that is one of the points. I do everything for free so I can help you guys out and maybe you guys can send us some deals and we can make a ton of money. That is slowly becoming one of the largest portions of my real estate wholesaling operations. I like to dedicate around 2-3 hours a day to content, which is pretty fun. So I'll do lives. I'll look through the Wholesaling House for a Mastermind, maybe answer some comments. Really not too much work I put into it, more or less. I just do my lives. I think it's kind of fun. And then about 7 to 9 p.m., I do a little bit more work, a little more deal analysis, a little more work than usual just because we're running up the JV things right now. So 7 to 9 p.m., I like working. Shocking to a lot of people, but I actually eat during that time. So I do a lot of 1 meal a day type thing. Maybe if I have like a big live or something, or I got to go somewhere, maybe do a little eating at like 5 p.m., but like usually never. So around 7, 9 p.m. ish is when I'll eat. I'll do a little bit of work while I'm eating, maybe watch a show or something, do some more deal analysis work. But really I like to have like a working dinner type thing out there. I'm not a tiny person, so I definitely have a lot of food I got to eat in for the day, but a lot of protein, keep the carbs okay, but really like to keep pretty clean during the week. And then basically at the end of the day, it's like 9 p.m. to like, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever time I'm up. I basically write out what I get done for the next day. Basically kind of do whatever I want, play video games, watch TV shows, movies, hang out with my friends, go on dates, just like regular stuff, 22-year-old does, just leisurely activities, right? And that's basically puts me 2 hours midday, 4 hours in the beginning, that's 6, and 2 hours at night. Like I usually like to roughly do around 8 hours a day of work. And I found if I've worked 12, 14, 15 hour days on this type of stuff, not much gets accomplished because I already have people doing it and I'm kind of butting in somebody. So like if I want to train someone for the cold calling even more, usually I have other people who's to train them. I got the videos. It's pretty much like I can't work any more than I am now, especially at the point I'm at now. So it works pretty well for me. I'm not running a huge billion-dollar operation. So I found working 8 hours a day while growing a business like this at 22 has given me the best thing possible. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Fun video games, basically watch movies, stuff like that. Lately I've been watching a lot of the Spider-Man animated series. That's why I got Doom over here. Pretty fun. So I think it's from the 80s, one of them. They got Secret Wars on the other one. But basically that's what I'm doing for fun lately, just chilling out, living my life. So that's basically Monday through Friday. And so what do I do on the weekends? I like to work around 4 hours a day on the weekends. Nothing too crazy. I'm no workaholic, but if I do some work during like the weekend, I feel I did something okay, you know, and that's mostly just deal analysis, checking on comp, stuff like that, for my own real estate wholesaling business. And then basically I look at comps to a point, a little more market research, stuff like that, but run some other businesses I do during the day and kind of on the weekends on there. So I do that, chill out pretty much, you know, look at some investments I'm looking at. I do a lot of that stuff on the weekend, but really kind of just decompress, hang out, do regular stuff, you know, just hang out with friends and stuff. But really, honestly, like that's my daily schedule. That's really what I do. I could be working a lot less. I could be working a lot more. At the end of the day, this is a schedule that I have found that where I have enough work, enough, you know, time outside of work, and really where I can make the most money, do a lot of content for you guys and help everyone out. Everybody thinks I have this crazy media team that follows me around. I'm by myself right here. I clicked on the camera and we're talking, right? Like a lot of people complicate a lot of this stuff. And really, I've simplified my business to a point where I'm working about 8 hours and it's pretty much chopped off for the day. And it works for me. I'm not you. So you guys got to understand that, especially starting out. So if you're a real estate wholesaler and maybe you don't have an entire team running millions and millions of dollars of assignments and you got to pay all these people and you got like all this crazy stuff and maybe you can't work 8 hours, maybe you have to work a little more or less, what do you do? And I found the perfect real estate wholesaling schedule to be more or less like 7 to 9 a.m. pulling lists, 9 to 12, like if you really want to just do your follow-ups, talk to sellers, stuff like that. 12 to 2 p.m., that's usually a time you should be doing for appointments drawing for dollars. And then 2 to 7 p.m. I really like for the cold calling. Like if you really want to work 12 hours a day and have no excuses for your real estate wholesaling success, I would say 7 to 9 a.m., pull your lists, 9 to 12, do your follow-ups, 12 to 2, do your appointments drawing for dollars, and about 2 to 7, I would use that for your cold calling. I mean, if you want to work even harder at night, you can pull list, skip trace from there. But like that is the perfect real estate wholesaling schedule if you're starting out in this business. I like to put in about 8 hours a day in work, Monday through Friday, 4 hours outside of there. Nothing too crazy. You know, what is that? 56 hours a week. I mean, I'm doing that because I want to. I feel like if I push the pace a little more, I can definitely run a huge operation in the future a little more. And that's what I want to do. Maybe become the biggest JV operator in the entire country. That might be kind of cool. So guys, that's my daily schedule. I get asked all the time, what is it? What do I do? Keep it pretty simple, guys. So if you do me a big favor, smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know if this got any value from you. Let me know if you want more about my life and stuff like that. This is my personal channel, so maybe do a little more of that. But if you guys got any value, smash that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Have a blessed one. Thank you.